What's up, Jones Bones? It is your girl, Unitedly Random, and today I read day one of Intuitive Tarot, and let me tell you, first things first, one of the things I noticed is she was saying one of her examples, okay, and it said, you'll meet your future husband on the evening of August 16th. I just want to throw out August 16th is my birthday. So I feel like I made a good choice in choosing to read this book. Now, in this chapter, they're talking a lot about what you can use tarot for and like the different ways that you can incorporate tarot into your life. I'm going to look at the list right now and tell you how I want to use tarot on my channel and in my life from this point forward. Okay, so I thought I'd just go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit about that, answer the questions, and then, you know, I'll see you tomorrow with day number 2. But let's start. So she said seek spiritual guidance. That is something that I use my tarot cards for. Understand the present, definitely. I love to understand the present. I love to have a backboard. And sometimes I talk a lot, I go through things a lot, and I want to figure out what I'm trying to say or what I need to focus on. So I use tarot as a means to kind of talk to someone else, even like, you know, hearing what other people have to say, even though it's not another person. I see tarot as my higher wisdom self, my higher self kind of giving that information, or the universe kind of bestowing me with that information. But it's interesting. It definitely, I love using my tarot cards to learn more about myself. Personal growth and development, solving problems or dilemmas. I don't use my tarot cards to earn income or as a profession because I am not comfortable at the point where I can actually use my cards to do so. I've done readings for people and they've offered me some type of monetary or gift. And, you know, I mean, if you want to give me a gift, give me a gift. But that's not my main focus right now. Right now, I'm doing it because it feels good for me. It's also talking about making important decisions, confirming a gut feeling, connecting with people's energy. Now that's fun. And helping with emotional distress. Now, I'm going to be real, if you know me, Alia has a lot of emotional distress. And these cards ground me in a way that I wasn't able to ground myself. So I definitely use my cards kind of as a way to self-examine myself and try to make myself into a better person. A lot of meditation and introspection goes into these cards. And I like how these cards make me think creatively. I try to figure out what they're trying to tell me. It's a story. It really is a story to me. It creates a world where we cannot see and we can't directly touch, but we can get a message from that. So we have the activities section on day 1, and activity 1-1 says discover what tarot means to you. So what inspired me to learn tarot? If you guys haven't already seen my video that I did a couple of weeks back, probably even a month back, when I talked about my first time as a querent, that is the person who asks the question for the tarot reader. I think that's a part of why I look towards tarot, or I'm interested in tarot, because of my first time. And for those who've never gotten like a card reading or anything, even online, I have another video up and it's like, oh, your first time, and we kind of role play as if it was your first time getting your cards read. Now, I am by no means a professional, but it's something fun. It's something, maybe you can get a message out of that. You know, I put it up with the hopes that who needs to hear that message can hear that message, so you could check that out. But all of these positive influences that came into my life with tarot are what inspired me to continue to do tarot. Okay? And it says, what role do you see tarot playing in your life? It's funny because I've already kind of answered that question a little bit with before, but it's going to be, in my life, it's definitely going to be a lot of introspection and a lot of meditation and a lot of learning myself. That's what I use my cards for, and I hope to use my cars for other people in that way. I don't really like the future. You know, we control our futures. We control where we're going to go. I like to talk about the now and what it looks like now, and maybe that's a possibility in the future based off of where we are now. But I definitely don't like to focus too much on the future. So I see myself as the type of person that uses tarot in their not necessarily everyday life, because I have a whole thing that I have to do before I'm reading my cards, and there's meditation and everything. But I would love one day to be in that kind of schedule, or be in that mindset where my tarot cards aren't really a lot of work for me. Like it brings me a lot more joy than, oh, I gotta do this and meditate and everything, because I feel like I really have to meditate before I open up my mouth to speak on what the cards want me to say. I have to ground myself so I'm not just speaking in my opinion from my opinion. I want to speak with a little bit of me in there, but mostly from the universe. I want to be a catalyst, or I'm trying to think. I want the universe to speak through me. If you guys know the word that I'm trying to use, go ahead and leave it down below, because English is hard. So activity 1-2, it says, by the end of these 31 days, what do you think, feel, and do? What do you want? Okay. What do you want to think, feel, and do when it comes to reading tarot with confidence? So what I really want to think, feel, do, I want to feel a stronger connection to my cards. I want to feel that my intuition has grown stronger, and I want to feel, like they say, more confidence. I want to have that confidence, okay? And I want to share that with other people. But it takes dedication, and that's something that I keep leaving. Like, I'll pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down. No fault to my cards. It's just life gets in the way. Life really gets in the way for me. So I'm trying to put myself in that mindset of, this isn't a choice anymore. This is a lifestyle. But it says set a regular time on your calendar for learning and reading tarot. So they recommend 30 to 60 minutes per day. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to start off with 30 minutes per day to like read the cards and try to learn the cards and get used with the cards. And maybe I'll just do 30 minutes a day on a live stream. That would be interesting. That would be really interesting. So what other commitments do you need to make to yourself to complete this program? I feel like the only commitment I need to make to myself is to make myself sit down and maybe, yeah, there is a commitment I need to make to myself. I need to make sure my schoolwork's done. I need to make sure that I am getting enough sleep. I need to make sure that I'm treating my body as if it's a temple. Because when I'm not doing these things, if I'm not getting sleep, if I have so much stress on me, I don't really feel like touching my cards and putting my negative energy into my cards. They're my little babies. So I feel like on my part, I need to make sure that I am mentally stable. I need to make sure that I am physically stable. I need to make sure that my heart is grounded, if that makes sense. And with all of these things will come a new level of confidence, a new level of me. And I can't wait for you guys to see that. Well, that is the end of today. And I will see you guys tomorrow with day 2. Bye.